My name is Julia Rose Sidorsky. I was named after two of my great-grandmas, Jessie Briner, which is where the J Many comes from, and Rose Spina, where my middle name comes from. I'll start off by saying I was born at Valley Hospital to two loving parents, Stacy and Howard. They may not have inspired me to pursue the specific career that I've chosen for myself, but they've instilled specific values in me that have made me who I am today and helped me choose where I want to go. My mom's an accountant and my dad's a math teacher. Although I'm definitely a numbers person because of them, they also taught me at an early age that I didn't want to work with numbers for the rest of my life. My mom has been in the accounting business since she was 11. She worked with her dad for his firm from a young age and inspired me to do the same. I started working at big gyms when I was 14 because my wonderful mother taught me the value of money and importance of being able to supply for myself. My dad, on the other hand, whenever he has to pay for anything, will always say, "It's only money." While my mom taught me the importance of money in this world and making sure I don't waste it, my dad taught me that not everything in life revolves around how much money you have, or at least the important things don't. My mom, still being in accounting, always knew what she wanted to do and worked toward that goal. I definitely get my drive from her. I'm constantly setting new goals and projects for myself and won't stop until they're completed. She's the reason for every success I've ever had and will ever have because she taught me dedication and that it's important to follow through on any promises you make to yourself and other people. Now, they say opposites attract, and that's definitely true for my parents. While my mom had her whole life figured out from the start, my dad went to school for marketing and went from business to business before finally deciding to be a math teacher. He's been extremely happy doing so for the past 20 years though. While my mom taught me the importance of achieving my goals, my dad taught me that it's okay if my plans change, that I'll end up where I need to be as long as I follow my instincts. He taught me that it's okay to make mistakes, but I might have also picked up on that on my own after seeing pictures of him from 2001 with his in-sync frosted tips. Another thing about me is I've loved art since I was young. I was always doodling or playing with Play-Doh or something like that. I'd started taking art a little more seriously in middle school art class, always pushing myself to do my best and continuously improve in different mediums. Art taught me that I didn't want a conventional job when I grew up. I was always a straight-A student, but nothing interested me in my main courses. I've carried my love for the arts with me my whole life, which is why when I decided to join the academies in high school, I applied to the Arts and Letters Academy. While science, technology, engineering, and mathematics are all valuable assets to academics, there are many things that the arts, whether it's painting or literature, can teach a person that subjects like math, science, and history can't. They can reveal truths about life and help you come to self-realizations. Photography is a form of art that I'd always admired. In the beginning of my high school career, I said I wanted to be a photographer, but that dream died quickly in Miss Smith's chemistry class sophomore year when we had to develop our own pictures and understand the science behind it. Not for me. But backtracking to freshman year, I started art classes at an art school in Englewood called One River. At One River, I'm given the creative freedom to make what I want, and through the years, I begin using my art to express my opinions. But I've also leave everything up for interpretation as much as I can. I love making new pieces and hearing the different messages people receive from looking at them. None are ever the same. We all have different minds, and I love the complexity of the human mind. I want to learn all about it someday and how it works the way it does. But anyways, One River has given me an outlet for creativity as well as a job. I'm currently a teacher's assistant to the children's classes. I have been for the past year and a half. I've met children of all different upbringings and backgrounds, which leads them to different personalities. I love children. Being able to work hands-on with them has taught me that I want to work with children in some way as a career in the future. As senior year crept up on me, I was forced to start taking into serious consideration what I would want to do with my life. I thought back to when I would go to Bible studies from 8th grade until sophomore year. I was raised Jewish, but attending Bible studies by far had the greatest impact on my life. It impacted the person I am today so greatly that I wrote my college essays about them. I was surrounded by all different types of people, from the student council president to kids who were in gangs. We all came from different backgrounds, and it affected our outcomes, but we were all there for the same purpose, simply trying to understand life and better ourselves. There was one specific night during a group prayer where our preacher Rosie went around the room telling each of us which special God-given gift we embodied, and she told me that I had the gift of prayer. She said to me, "You pray for others before yourself. That's a strong quality, one you should embrace. Don't hide your concerns from others, act on them." Looking back at it struck a chord in me because what she told me had never truly made sense until I reached this point in my life. She helped me fully understand that I wanted to help people who would steer themselves down the wrong path, like some of the people I'd met, because not everyone was looking to better themselves the way these kids were seeking to. Some people felt that they had reached a point in their lives where it became too late. By knowing this, by having a drive to help people, by loving to work with children, and by understanding that there's more to life than material things, everything came together to help me decide where I'm headed in life. This year in the academies, we read the book The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, in which Santiago goes on a journey to discover his personal legend. He searches for years to discover where he's meant to be, but nothing was handed to him. He had to work for it and search. The universe, however, sent him certain omens which helped lead him to his destiny. There's a line in the book that says, "To realize one's destiny is a person's only obligation." Through omens, Santiago realized his as I've realized mine. I look at my parents, One River Art School, Bible studies, and even 10th grade chemistry as my omens, because now, on June 21st, I'll be graduating from New Milford High School as part of the class of 2017, and this fall I will be attending Temple University in Philadelphia as a social work major. With my degree, I hope to someday either become an art therapist, in which I'll be able to help children who share my love for art, or to improve the foster care system to better the treatment and living circumstances of misfortunate children. Social workers don't tend to bring home a hefty paycheck, but I don't mind because I'll be doing something that's important to me, helping others. But just like Santiago had to work to achieve his personal legend, I know I'll have to work to achieve mine. And even if I decide that I want to do something else with my degree, that's okay because plans change, just as they did for my dad. But I know my future is bright and I will do good for the world, and I have all my omens to thank for getting me this far. It's only up from here, and I can tell that more omens are on their way.